Check 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
It's going well. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Now we summon the rest of us.
Yeah.
Oh, Preacher got in the mood, I see. We're still waiting to see if the professor will appear. So is this your first delve into the Warhammer universe?
Yes, it is. And I gotta admit, Mythos is a little overwhelming.
Yes, that's why I went with the simplest stuff.
Yeah, that's why I went with character who doesn't quite know what's going on. I figure that's my best bet.
I went with an old doctor.
Wonderful.
And I have one character trait which I'm going to do because I think it will be funny.
That's sometimes...
Testing. Can you hear
Saw,
me?
dude.
Yes, we can hear you, Mikey. Mike.
Yeah, since we have Mikey and then me, and I think there's another Mike in the game. I think even Amador is a Michael, but he's just referred to as Amador. So you can just call me Dungaree Mike. That works with me, or Mike is fine.
I'm just going to call you Mike since I got so many people named Michael in my family. It's just easier to say Mike.
That's all right.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know your actual name until a month ago, I think.
Oh, yeah.
We've been mutuals on TikTok for so long, and then I was like, oh, Mike.
A year now, almost?
Something like that.
Yeah, only Mike knows my real name. Preacher might know my real name. I don't remember if I ever told him or not.
Preacher.
Yes.
Hot
You're
mic.
quiet.
What's up?
You have a hot mic. Turn on push to talk. And that goes for you others as well, if you haven't already.
I just have to hit the mute button whenever I don't talk.
Fair enough. If you can reliably do that, then good for you.
I used to have a button that would stop me, like, push to talk, but that mic's set, it did not last long. But that's my brother's mic now, so I don't gotta worry about that.
Fair enough. I am using a fairly, like a mid-end, if you can say that, a mid-range blue microphone, a SL Spark. It is pretty good. I like it.
Yeah. How's my audio, by the way?
I can hear you. I might just turn you up a little bit.
Okay. I'm just using one of those old gaming computer headsets. Because they work great.
As long as it works. That's all I ask for.
Yep.
And Erika, what are you using?
This little desktop microphone by Razer. I got it a little while back. It's got a nice button on it that's green when it's on and red when it's not, so I appreciate it.
Cool.
Cool.
Am I coming through all right, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're just waiting for Amador and John. We'll see if he...
The professor might be a little late because he is a professor.
Yeah, he teaches until fairly late. I'm unsure what side of y'all's country he is on.
I don't believe he's Eastern Standard Time.
So this is just time to warm up your voices and get comfortable. Grab a beverage. Make sure you have your dice. All that jazz.
Wait, we're allowed to roll physical dice? Yes!
Yeah, go for it. I roll physical dice, and you'll roll physical dice, and it's an honor system, essentially.
I swear, on the river sticks, I do not cheat. The dice just like me.
Fair enough.
At some point, I will be doing a chi-square analysis to confirm that it is random chance.
I look forward to your end of the year analysis. It will be great.
Calling out everyone who cheats, statistically, but I guess you could never confirm it with absolute certainty.
If you cheat enough, then it looks random, right? Or is it the other way around?
I think you'd have to cheat enough in either direction. And even so, the patterns in the wrong spot or not enough repeats still looks a little sus, but...
Everything has a pattern, even if you don't want it to.
I was expecting an everything is sus.
How simple do you think I am? That hurts. Even though I can't come up with a great backstory for my guy, he's just an old doctor who purposely gets everyone's names wrong.
Fair enough. He has poor bedside manner, I expect.
Just because I always mess up your name doesn't mean I have a poor bedside manner. I just am terrible with names. Josh,
What's up?
practicing my character, getting everyone's names wrong on purpose.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Josh, could you sit a little bit closer to your microphone?
I'm in my recliner, got my headset, got my dice, got my 2 liter of water. I'm ready.
Speaking of names, what name does everyone use? It's sometimes different than Discord handles.
Echo.
Okay. Just Erika is fine with me.
Okay, Erika. I decided to do the dumb thing and I'm going to keep my original name plan for the Space Marine. Roy Murphy will be canon. And yes, I did base him off the Irish song.
We have confirmation that the professor is on his way.
Good. Now all we're missing is Doom.
Doom.
Doom. Yes, fuck the Doom.
Oh yeah, Amador. Yeah, he's on his way.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry if I mess up your names. I go by Discord handles. Or by names which I'm used to saying.
I think that's why Erika asked.
Yeah, sorry, Erika. At least your name will be simple to remember.
I'm a simple person. I like to keep things simple.
Yes, Amador is going to be
Amen to that.
Erika, you're literally writing a conlang. You're not simple.
I am selectively complex.
We're all selectively
Jason.
complex.
I'm gonna have to remember that.
It just gives me an interesting personal character arc.
Yep. Oh, if anyone needs a doctor, he's going to go get his flamethrower. My heavy flamer.
I'll have that ready for you in about 2 minutes.
Sadly, I'm not allowed a rocket launcher. Ramirez is still doing the paperwork.
Jesus Christ, Ramirez.
I'm sorry. I had to do that.
If you know-
Yeah, if you don't know, wait 4 weeks, then you'll know. Yeah. Mike, how's Dark Tide been?
Haven't played it.
No, you haven't?
No, I work for a living. And then I do this. That's essentially it.
Oh.
Between that, I lift weights and do wrestling.
Ooh. Like wrestling, not like WWE wrestling.
No, I'm a Swedish pro wrestler.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I get in the ring and suplex people and just generally walk around being the largest guy in most promotions.
Nice.
Most of the Nordic promotions, at least.
Are you a face or a heel?
That depends on what promotion it is, but I usually wrestle as a face.
Nice.
I completely forgot until now, but I recently built myself a desktop computer and I got Warhammer Dark Tide for free with one of my computer parts purchases.
You lucky! I will stay quiet as I wait for Dark Tide to finally come out on Xbox.
My condolences.
Yes. I'm going to tell you, Mike, when I first heard The Hunt of Glory, do you want to hear what I thought? We're gonna be the Suicide Squad. We're just gonna be a bunch of random people from random places.
You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, but we're all Space Marines and we're all veterans of war already. We've all already had severe experience in war because we're veterans. So we've all survived some battles.
Yeah. Welcome, Professor. How are you?
Hello, Professor.
Hello, Professor.
Saw, dude.
It's almost there, I swear to God.
Don't worry, Professor. We know we can wait a little bit longer.
I don't
You have
know
10
why
minutes.
I don't know why they crack me up so much. Hello, Professor. Hello, Professor. Hello, Professor. Saw, dude.
It's just my generic greeting, and sometimes I forget that people outside my friend group don't greet each other like that.
Oh, it's fine. We all have unique ways of greeting people.
We're all selectively interesting.
Yes. I'm also using my cursed dice for this.
Oh, fun.
Can I please encourage you to turn on push to talk?
Okay, I'll mute myself then.
That is not what I meant, but yeah. All right. Amador, where are you? Could everyone that have a computer in front of them and access to the player handouts, please go to the. All right. Go make or move your fillable character sheet into the Deathwatch folder, please. I feel like that sounded very long-winded, and I'm not sure anyone heard me.
Heard you. Doing it now.
Sweet.
I heard, but my brain processing power is very slow.
Do you have a fillable Deathwatch character sheet? Preacher.
I need to find it.
It's in the Deathwatch tab.
Okay, I found it.
Just copy it, and yeah, we're gonna fill your character sheets out, and then possibly do some fixing with some pre-mades that I have. You're gonna get to choose, of course.
Exist? Is it working now?
We can hear you.
Hey, that counts. I'll take it. All right. Jesus.
Long day in the.
The academics factory? I'll take that's fine. On a break, but there's always shit to do somewhere, so it's God damn it. Then I'm supposed to teach a random class for the city that may or may not go right at this time. So we'll see what happens.
Hello.
I just might be late for a while in the future.
That will be fine, or it will be remedied.
Oh, it shall be. I'll figure something out.
No, it will be fine.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
I can.
Hey,
I was on push to talk. I don't know how it works. Sorry.
what
Have you set
do?
a control?
No, because it didn't say how to set one. Give me a second.
Under voice and video, you can choose like an input mode. It's either voice activation or it's push to talk. And then under that, there's a shortcut thing, and then you just press the keyboard there.
Mike, you were that cool dude who
Is
was
this working?
Excuse me?
Is this working?
It seems to be working.
I hear you.
Me too.
Ah, Amador! Nice to meet you. Again.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
again.
work with you again.
It is me. I am here.
What were you saying, John?
No, I was reminding myself that you're that cool bearded dude who was colorblind, right?
I am not colorblind, actually.
Not colorblind. I'm trying to remember when I met you.
I am not sure that you have met me because
Fair
I'm
enough.
in Sweden.
I don't think you guys ever met.
No,
I think you may have talked to Mikey because he was setting up a campaign during season 1, if I remember correctly.
okay.
You guys might have met in passing.
Passing even. Sweet.
It was the one where it was the church, merchants, and stuff like that, if I'm remembering correctly.
I feel like I've listened to that. There's so many
Also,
plot
stupid
lines.
question. How do I save this character sheet?
It saves automatically if it's in the docs.
Use Google Sheets. It'll save automatically.
I should pull that shit up, huh?
Yes, please. That same.
I'm already there.
Oh, shit. Could you please add it to the group folder so that I have access to it?
Oh,
How would I do that? How would I add that to the group folders?
You move it to the folder.
Or you just make a copy like I did,
That
apparently,
would be
by
nice.
accident.
Character
I'm
sheet.
going to show my stupidity, but I do not know how to do that.
If you right click,
You go to File.
I'm going to let the Native Americans tell you how to do this because my Google is in Swedish.
Yes, you go to File. You hit Make a Copy, and then it should just work.
Or you could just move it.
it also depends on if you make a copy where it automatically saves to. So you're going to want to find your copy of the fillable character sheet wherever it rests. It might be in your drive. If you right click it, you can hit Move To, and then you can navigate to the Deathwatch file. Deathwatch file.
Exactly. What the smart person said.
Oh boy, that's a big title.
You've been endowed with smart person, Erika.
Oh god.
Yes. Good luck, Erika. You are now the smart person.
Yeah, coming from the
Oh.
professor and stuff.
I didn't.
So it says under folder, it says Deathwatch.
Yes.
Cool. Here's the character sheet. Yeah. Oh, this one has Preacher's name in it. I will do a new one.
Oh yeah, you chose the.
Did I do stupid and just like change like the entire format?
That dude was stupid.
No, you chose the one that people would copy and use, but that's okay. I'll
Okay.
send a new one in there.
Yeah, because I was like looking at it, I'm like, hold the fucking phone. That's not me.
2 seconds.
Yes, it is. It now is.
What in the Emperor's name? I'm gonna purge you.
It's a good
Death
blasphemy.
bamboo.
Not in the Emperor's name.
As the salamander, I must recommend that we don't kill all the Xenos.
No, we kill all
Heretical.
the Xenos.
No. There are some Xenos that are good people. Shut
For the
it.
lion, for the Emperor, for the Golden Throne.
Shut it! I
It
agree
sounds
for
like
the
you
Emperor.
want a one-way ticket to the airlock.
Oh,
I'm
This is
you'd
I'm
make
the-
a fine servitor.
I'm a salamander. I actually have my humanity, unlike the lot of you.
Oh man.
I was gonna be a salamander.
Would-
I like being the best.
Now, children,
It has
I'm not-
been.
If there's a fire exit,
My
It's not
dad
my
can beat
fault.
up
You just
your
drunk.
dad.
please make sure to what the fuck is the word? Change the title of the document that you're working in so that we see that it's not the
Sure.
the mess.
original.
Cool. Should I write in copy then? One that you renamed as the copy of?
No, you should write your character name in it or your name.
Cool. Come up with a name.
So MG, if you changed the title of the document that you're working in, that would be clutch. See, I know some
You're tech
American,
savvy.
As the kids would say.
Yeah, that's a good one. That counts.
as the 90s kids would say, or the 70s, depending on who you ask.
Any 2000s kids in here?
97. I'm close enough.
Yes.
All right.
I was born in 2002. Yes.
Oh my god.
Go team.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
What?
Are there children in my Warhammer?
There's
Child.
many a children in the
Chaplain, I think
Warhammer.
there is.
I was born in the year of someone else's Lord 2000. I can vote in this country.
Good.
I think that makes me an adult, right?
As
Yeah,
long as you
yeah,
can
yeah.
drink and it not be illegal, that's fine with me.
Fair.
Never mind.
Wait.
I'm an adult.
Is the legal drinking age 18 in Sweden?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I am an adult.
Not here in the States. 21.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Reagan.
Thanks, everybody
Sorry.
in the.
Sorry about that.
No, please.
Fuck Reagan.
Yeah.
You're getting more American by the day. Well done. That's perfect.
I'd like to take this time to mention that welcome to the game. We're playing War is Bad Simulator, and you are playing essentially ice, but with
Oh my god.
Nice.
75 caliber machine guns. And instead of Mexicans, you're shooting aliens.
Okay.
That is
Craig,
certainly a description.
I mean, that's
It is a
one
description.
way.
That is a terrible
and
description. We're
it is
just
unfortunately true.
We're just humanity keeping the border safe from aliens. That is a much better way to put
Just
it.
from Texas.
You're just digging the hole deeper there.
From Texas. It's fine. I know what we're doing now. I feel you.
God damn it.
Truths aside, we're playing a science fiction game. It is in the name fiction. Our opinions are our own and does not necessarily reflect that of Vibe Tribe Productions, even though I know that some of those opinions are shared. Which ones you'll have to listen to the other episodes. I am your host, Dungaree Mike, not to be confused with Mikey. Good evening from Sweden and from the future.
You're in the future compared to us anyway.
Yeah, I'm an entire day ahead.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's the 3rd of January here.
That's a trip. Anything good happen between then and now?
Fuck no. All right, let's make some gosh darn characters now that everyone's here.
We continue on with introductions real quick. This is Echo.
Hello, Echo.
Yeah, we all get the joke. I am one of the players. I will be making jokes and making sure to make everyone's names wrong. Good luck, everyone, as I pass it on to whoever wants to make their introduction next.
I'm Michael or Amador or not Mikey because that's going to be confusing. I guess not Michael either because Mikael is also Michael. Just Amador is fine. I've been here for a little bit. I don't do much. I just exist.
Don't do much.
Hello and thank you. That is all.
Thank you, Amador. Next.
My name's John. I am a theater teacher out here in Northern California. I'm on a handful of podcasts here at Vibe Tribe, and I am narrowing down a official name. I have a few contenders, all closer and closer. But I'm excited for this. I've been trying to read up on the lore when I have time. There's so much. There's so much.
This is just the surface.
Right.
Let me put it this way. Just playing the Blood Angels card game, there is so much lore in that, just with the character biographies.
There will be time to lament over. Get it? Lament over the
I don't like this.
enormous mountain of lore that is Warhammer 40k. But
Also-
let's move on with our last but not least player.
You mean last two?
Last two? Have I missed someone?
Either Preacher or Erika. One of the
I
two
can
you
go.
forgot.
One of us.
Yeah, nobody needs to hear Preacher's introduction. Go for it, Erika.
Hello, all. I'm Erika. I'm at Dungaree Mike on TikTok, and now I'm here, and I'm excited to be here because you all seem like really cool, swell people. So I guess that's my introduction.
That's very kind.
Very nice.
And apparently,
like-
I don't need to do my introductions.
I would like to formally apologize to MG Preacher for
You're good.
saying that we don't need this introduction, but now that I have introduced him, let's move on. I'm just kidding. Go for it.
Give me just a second.
1 second.
Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Yeah, it's great.
But yeah, as everyone keeps saying, I'm MG Preacher. You can just call me Preacher if you want. IRL, my name's Josh, and I've surprisingly been with Vibe Tribe for over a year now, and I've been in a handful of games as well with Echo and even Professor John and Amador. And so let's just see how tonight's going to go.
All right. Well, let's get into it. I'm going to open my books and we will get to it. And by books, PDFs, because I am living in the future.
A day ahead in the future.
Where the frick frack?
Hey, a lot can happen in 24 hours.
A lot can happen in 24 hours.
To be fair, I'm only like 6 hours ahead of the East Coast, so.
It's the future. The future.
Future-ish.
Future, exactly.
Let it be known, as much as I like the Astartes, just saying, Chaos is pretty cool.
I agree. There will be no yelling of heretic at my table. But the fact that this is a Discord call, then it's not a table, so go for it. No, to be fair, I prefer Chaos myself, but the more I look at it, the more I read the books, the more Chaos seems like icky.
Yeah, that's
It's
why
very
I,
icky.
that's why I choose the Tau. Because at least I'll know I'll have a good life.
Look,
Compared
I'll
to the universe. Either you have
I'll
a good
just
life with
say-
the Tau or you die.
just say, anybody who's part of Nurgle it's not that bad. You're just a little sick. Just a little sick.
You're
Just a little
literally a
thing.
Yeah.
walking rust monster.
Just a little sick. Just a little
Just
sick.
an extra tetanus shot, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. A little slap on the back, a band-aid.
Stuff goes
Good.
away.
Talk to Nurgle's wife about that. I think she'd agree.
You mean
Nothing
the
at all.
literal embodiment of life that is the Elder God? Or a Elder God?
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it.
See, I might seem like I know a lot of things, but I just know how to use the wiki.
That's half the battle, honestly.
Yes. Or just search with the right YouTube vids.
Knowing is half the battle. The other half is unimaginable violence.
Violence.
As long as you're really good at one of them, you'll be fine.
In the 41st millennium, there's only war? Question mark?
Actually, the administratum would disagree.
I can't say anything bad about the Ministratum. I agree. Yes.
As a salamander, I'll just speak my mind and I won't get in trouble.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
Could be worse. Could have been a
Could be
space wolf.
Could have been a
Yes.
space wolf.
Could have been a space wolf and just punched you all in the face.
Space wolves eat crowns. The last time I checked.
What?
Crayons.
Crayon. I was like,
Crayons.
crayon.
I heard crown.
Crowns. I was like,
Yeah,
what?
me too.
Leave me alone, guys. You know what? This is a good podcast. See you guys.
You're eating form of currency?
I thought they were just eating kings' heads and just eating the crown with it.
Yeah. Common misunderstanding.
John, can I ask what part of the US you're from? Not where you are currently, but where you're from.
I'm from California proper. Oh, the West Coast.
And you say crayons.
Say crayon.
Crayons.
And when I was in Chicago, I did grad school out there. I heard lots of crayons. That's how it's pronounced out there. I was like, really? What?
Is there something wrong with crayons?
Oh, you're different. Not judging.
I thought I was saying it correctly. Crayons.
It's you get into dialect stuff. It's a rabbit hole of how people say what they say.
Yeah.
Like in Ohio where people say soda pop, Coke, and all that.
Ohio is a place where there's no God. You're not supposed to go to Ohio. You went to Ohio?
I exist in Ohio.
Oh, you're from
Hey,
Ohio?
Ohio has the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It can't be that
It's
bad.
great. They have one thing.
It's like going to the what is it called? What's the name of that volcano in fucking Lord of the Rings? It's like getting to there.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. Yes. Yellowstone, the hardest place to get to. Not the mountain that doesn't actually exist.
Could be worse. Could be.
No, I know what the mountain's called. It's called.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because that's what it's actually
That's
called.
what it's called.
Referred to as Mount Doom. Either way, let's get this party started like 15 minutes later.
It's fun. They can hear us ramble. Craig and Nega Craig, even though you can't speak and you're just recording,
I'm sorry.
yeah, good to know.
Sorry for whoever's editing this. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mike.
Mikey, we're sorry. Not giving Mike trouble like you told us to, but we're giving you as much trouble as we want.
Love you, Mikey.
No love from me, I see.
We love you.
Wait, you want us to give you the trouble we're giving Mikey right now?
No,
Yes.
let's
I
just
thought.
make characters so that we can get playing sometime next week or the week after that. Probably the week after that. Either who, have y'all chosen what chapter you will be representing?
Yes.
So I took the easy way out, yes.
All right. John, have you chosen?
I have not chosen a chapter. I've chosen a specialty that I really liked, but I'm still torn on chapters. I'm not sure if anyone has it.
What specialty did you go with?
I wanted
Let's stick with the chapters first
Sure.
and get that part out of the way.
Okay.
So I'm
There's a method to this madness.
still working on the chapters. If anyone has a suggestion, I'm happy to go along. Trying to pull that up on the PDF. If it would load, that'd be great.
I'm just real basic, so I went with the second founding of the Ultramarines, so I'm a Nova Marine.
Ew, Gilliman.
And since I was being simple, I just went with Salamander because there are no chapters to Salamanders.
There are no successor chapters. You sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Are you sure about that one?
Yeah, because there weren't any formed because of the Salamanders' low numbers during the Horus Heresy. Because they got so badly wrecked.
Black dragons, black vipers, covenant of fire, dark krakens, dragon spears, iron drakes, and storm giants suspected.
Suspected! Neither confirmed nor denied! So I'm good!
Sure, go for it. You can still be a Salamander's Space Marine if you want. It's okay. You don't have to be a sub-chapter or a second
Successor chapter.
Thank you. Yeah. Either who. Yes. Now I have the wiki up. See what you're doing to me. All right. Nova Marines. Salamanders. Erika, what chapter have you chosen? Tell the audience.
Black Templars.
Ooh.
Nice.
Do you want to give us a reason for that?
The other chapters intimidated me, and the Black Templars seemed basic. I don't know if that's an accurate assessment. I could be completely in the wrong on that one, but I don't like changing my mind, so this is what I'm sticking with.
Yeah, go with your Black Templars. We Salamanders will just light the fires and save people's lives.
Black
Black
Templars light
Templars.
fires too.
Sounds like fun.
If I could speak my 2 cents, if you want the basic, like Starbucks, Frappuccino, Thardies, it's personally all of Gilliman's troops, all the Nova Marines and all the Blueberries. Yeah, those are the basic guys.
Now, I prefer the Dornians They're good. Luckily, Black Templars being one of my favorite chapters. Not picking favorites here. My favorite chapter would be like Loyalist World Eaters, but Black Templars are fairly close.
It also doesn't escape my mind that the Black Templars were, I think, the first on the list of chapters in the book. So I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Let's go with that one.
Does anyone have an opinion about the White Scars?
No, go for it.
They're cool. They like to ride motorcycles. Everything
I've read has been cool as shit. But normally, when I read something that's cool, there's some sort of drawback somewhere. Everything's awesome, but you're allergic to water.
You don't know. So the funny thing about their Primarch is he's in this state of not being dead and also being dead. They don't know where he is, but he might be alive.
Oh,
He is literally riding the lightning.
yes.
And you're Mongolian.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Okay.
I just thought that that's cool.
Yes, and the Salamanders is also missing.
Oh, we know. We know Vulcan. We know Vulcan.
I just
Yes.
heard on motorcycles, and I'm thinking, it's just Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, but make it Deathwatch.
Oh yeah, definitely. And mount machine guns to it.
Knowledge.
Lots of machine guns.
Lots of them.
Yeah.
And also paint it red and yellow for the orcs. They'll love it.
Kind of.
I highly recommend that you do.
White Scars. I'll take it.
Go for
Thank
it.
you.
Because there are chapters that are overlooked. There are legions that are overlooked, and White Scars are the most overlooked.
Really?
Next to Perturabo's Legion, I forget what their name is.
The Iron Hands?
No, I'm not sure that's it.
Yeah, I just
You're thinking of the Iron Warriors.
was reading bits and pieces, and pieces, and the lore took me to that. I was like, this is great. This keeps coming up in my brain. All right, I'll throw that in there.
All right, good. We all have chapters. Not me, of course. I'm a watch captain.
Oh, I'm Dark Angels.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot.
No, you're fine. I forgot to say something. I just invested what everybody else had to say. I'm Dark Angels, and I'm taking its successor chapter. I'm picking the Disciples of Caliban. That's what I'm doing. I'm perfect.
Does the Disciples of Caliban have their own character creation bit? Or is it like the Nova Marines?
So. No, I think it does, because I know one of the things that they have, because they're so susceptible of going to chaos and becoming the fallen, that I actually take a penalty sometimes, and I have to prove my worth to a lot of the higher ups because of that. So I'll let you know when we get to that part.
Proving your worth to the higher ups sounds like Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, fucking A.
Rebus.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, here they are.
You know what book that's in? I keep forgetting what book it is in.
It is Honor the Chapter.
That scene.
You make a Dark Angels character, but you get a bonus skill and a restriction.
Yes. Need to have this.
Yes. All right. And we'll just go from there, I think. Have everybody chosen specialties? Like your class.
Shows
The apothecary.
your apothecary.
Someone needs to keep you all alive, and that's my job.
I don't know if I trust you to keep us alive, but we'll see what you do.
Okay, Josh.
Josh?
I am a tech marine. I keep all your pew pews going.
I'm a tech marine. I also do pew pews.
Oh my god!
I have the distinct feeling that there will be only one.
Oh, someone go.
By the end of this, you can still be Tech Marines, both of you.
Oh, someone's not gonna make it.
Most likely the medic.
If you're fast, you aren't hit by bullets.
That's fair.
Just saying.
Read that tech marines aren't necessarily fast. Is that a thing? I'll pull that back up.
You're painted red, so
You go.
yeah.
Go pretty fast.
I mean, that wasn't it.
Orc logic.
We'll just paint some yellow lightning bolts on your armor. It'll be fine.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He did it. Extra
No, no,
speed.
no. I'll paint myself purple.
What?
Where did you go? Where
Orc
did you
logic
go
is so funny.
from here. Amador, what's your character's specialty?
To be frank, I haven't gone that far
Oh shit!
because I have a lot of job changing stuff right now. So I actually didn't have the time to do this. But I will get to you right now.
All right, let's help Amador because
So we already have Apothecary and possibly 2 Tech Marines.
Assault marine. Punch people in the face.
That's what I'm being. Assault Marine. I like punching people in the face.
But heavy weapons. I could be a Devastator Marine.
Oh yeah, go ahead. You actually get the rocket launchers. Ramirez can actually get them for you.
And then Tactical Marines. They have jump packs, right?
No, you're thinking of Assault Marines.
Assault Marines have jump packs.
Yes.
I get a jetpack. Sick.
I get a flamethrower, so
Raven Guard are specifically all jetpacks.
yes.
Just saying. But I think I will just go. I'll settle with the Devastator. You fill in the role for the squad.
All right.
Devastator. Just gotta look up that. Yeah, Devastator. I'll go with that. Sounds pretty rad.
What kind of Devastator?
Oh no. What kind of Devastator? God.
Explosives, heavy weaponry.
Having weaponry. That's what I want.
I don't actually know if there's a difference.
Is there a difference? Can you go over that with me? Can you explain that to me?
Of course. There are a couple of different sorts of heavy weaponry. I think the most common ones or the usuals are like rocket launchers, heavy bolters, las cannons, heavy flamers,
Meltas?
multi-meltas.
Some of the alien weapons, technically, with this as well.
Autocannons. I think the Gravis cannon exists as well, but they usually fall under bolt weapons. So yeah, heavy plasmas aren't really used, but yeah, I'm sure we could find something.
True. Okay. I think I'd probably go with the bread and butter. Just go heavy bolter.
That's a solid choice.
It's a very solid choice.
Go, man. Do your thing.
Okay. Let me just write this all down.
We got heavy weapons and a medic. This is just sounding like TF2 with more steps.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You might
Yes.
want that actually.
Yeah, we don't got a sniper though. We got 2 engineers.
What's the sniper?
The sniper would be the tactical marine.
Yeah.
I'll look into it. Oh, I got tech marine.
No, I'm saying keep Tech Marine. It makes sense for you. You've got the vehicles. You're a vehicle specialist.
Everything I'm seeing that when with the White Scars plus Tech Marine stuff that I'm reading right now is like, this is good.
Yeah, go, man.
Yeah, don't change your specialty just to conform to a TF2 stereotype.
Yeah, don't keep it. Keep your things, man.
I will resist.
I'm gonna say it like this. I prefer unbalanced parties because it leads to exchanges that you can't get elsewhere.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
So I would take an unbalanced, all Tech Marine party or all Apothecary party any days.
That'd be a trip.
But
I just find it funny that the group that is only about killing Xenos has an apothecary.
to be fair,
Someone has to heal us.
Someone's got to heal you. idiot.
somebody's got to pick up the glands and get them back to the ship when shit goes sideways. Oh, sorry, did I say that out loud? Yeah, it's just for heals.
And you're forgetting, if I wasn't a salamander, you need someone to sacrifice themselves so you can all get to the ship in time.
Will we sacrifice the salamander?
You're reading this the wrong way around. You're the one who sacrifices the others to get to the ship.
I'm a salamander. Human lives matter more than my own, and these people are humans.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, see you later. See you later. Hasta luego.
All right. Chapter demeanor. Can we go through that, please?
Yes.
So let's start from the left. White scars. My left, that is.
I don't know what that is. I'd like to know. Can you explain that to me?
Let's find the white scars. Where would they be?
Boom. So much lore. So much lore.
Yeah, and some of these PDFs don't have chapters to just skip to.
Warhammer 40k, where the lore has lore.
Exactly. Let's see, I'm in.
You're not wrong.
You're actually not wrong. Even in the tabletop game, like the war game, there's like lore within the game itself while you're trying to get to the rules of the game.
There's a war game?
There's a war game. Yeah, the regular tabletop game.
Never heard of.
I feel like you're being sarcastic. Just gonna sit over here.
Me?
I'm gonna-
Never.
Never.
And to be completely
be-
honest, I had never even heard of Warhammer until about 4 months ago.
Really?
Oh. Really?
Really.
You ever walked? You've never walked?
Was I the only one who knew Warhammer existed and the general idea of it before all the other players?
No.
No.
Listen, man.
Oh,
Look, listen here.
Erica's coming for
I'll
you.
have an
I'm
avid
just saying-
listener, Adric.
Whom?
I'm just saying, my brain had space for the extensive lore of one universe, and I chose Naruto, unfortunately.
Oh.
No,
Sure, you sure you're not the White Scar? We Marines. Sorry, on behalf of the Vibe Tribe Productions, please remove that joke.
That's a note to Mikey. Let's see, I'm finding lots of. Oh my God,
See, I'm unsure that they're here. That's the thing.
I was scanning through the PDFs we have here. Now I'm trying to find.
First founding, I would think. There we go, White Scars.
Found that? First found it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll pull up that one. Oh, sweet.
So yeah, the White Scars chapter demeanor is Son of the Steppes.
Thank you.
Have you other people found yours and inserted them into the sheets?
Yes.
No.
I have not, but I am currently looking for it.
It's typically going to be like one word, 1 or 2 words. Because I think Black Templars is zealous. That sounds about right.
We'll see.
Archangels.
Now, as far as functionality in the game, does chapter demeanor, is that sort of like your alignment in D&D, or is that just like a suggestion?
That's the overall views of your chapter,
Okay, gotcha.
how they do things.
Where do you see this on the actual thing?
So in the core rulebook, you'll find it on page 32. That's where it's are starting, and then I think you just look for yours.
I think it's on the section for the chapter proper.
Yes, because these
Oh.
demeanors are your own demeanors,
I see, said the blind man.
personal demeanor, and that comes later. It's right next to chapter demeanor in your sheet.
Okay, so we would find our chapter demeanor in our chapter creation. So
Hopefully, that's the thing.
okay,
I'm trying to find the Black Templars here.
we totally came prepared today.
It's in the first founding for the Salamanders. I'm still trying to find.
Yeah, it is Celis from Black Templars. You have seen it, Erika.
Yeah, it's on the last, if your chapter
Love it.
is in the book, it's on the last page of your section, and it's in like a section. It just says, Zealous is a demeanor unique to Space Marines from the Black Templar chapter.
Sweet.
Not good at a lot of things, but I am good at reading.
That is more than I am. I'm just good at picking things up and putting them down at a varying degree of like physical harm to the object or the person in question.
So mine should be Vigilant Blazer, if I'm right.
If you're a salamander, probably.
Okay, I'll put that down.
I am having a lot of trouble looking for mine.
Which one? That's a Caliban?
Yeah, Disciples. I don't know if it's under Disciples of Caliban or if it's going to be under the Dark Angels.
No, you're making a Dark Angels. It's just that you're belonging to the cult Disciples of Caliban, or the successor chapter, that is.
Not a cult. Let's get that. Let's get that.
Is it though? Is it not a cult?
It's not a
Thought
cult.
as much.
It's totally not a cult. Let's see.
Sounds like a cult.
How cute you are, concentrating, reading.
I have a really hard time reading. Okay.
Pardon. It is not my place to.
No, you're fine.
Mock you.
I have a really hard time reading. Gosh.
It is that, and it's also just say, here's your chapter's demeanor. You gotta look for it.
Yeah, just write down the title of it, and we'll come back to what it means when we get to it.
Okay.
Are we working on chapter or personal demeanor? I'm sorry.
Chapter demeanor. Personal demeanor you can roll for later or choose one from the list on page 32 of the core book. Robot Girleman?
Robot Gilliman. He has super
Wait, what
depression.
page did you say?
32 for personal demeanor.
Yeah,
Chapter demeanor is under your chapter.
somewhere.
Has anyone not found their chapter demeanor yet?
I have not.
Preacher, alright. You're making an Ultramarines character. It's just Ultramarine.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time finding just about everything.
Ultramarines are in the core book.
Yes.
And your chapter demeanor is honor the codex.
Honor the Codex, you said? Yeah.
Yep. Hold on. Apparently, Nova Marines have their own demeanor. They're called Void Wanderers.
Means I might have my own.
Excuse me?
Oh no, I'm talking to myself.
Ah, I see. If you have any questions, just ask them. I'm here until 3 a.m.
Is it 3 a.m. over there?
No, it isn't. It is almost quarter to one, yeah. It's okay. I work afternoons and evenings.
Ow.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have anywhere to be until like 2 p.m. tomorrow.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh,
I was
okay.
about to ask. Oh, man.
Also, I've had a monster, and I'm gonna fall asleep promptly in a couple of hours. The Hunt for Glory is not sponsored by Monster, but please, that would be great.
Yes, please sponsor us, Dr. Pepper.
If you're looking to sponsor something, why not us?
I'm from Ohio. I have unnatural powers. They will listen.
From Ohio, they're not going to listen to you.
Yes, it's called having famous people.
Ah, unnatural powers.
All right, children, calm down. While we're on demeanors, please choose a personal demeanor as well.
What page is that Honor the Codex on?
32 in the core rulebook.
Ow.
If you don't feel like choosing one, you can roll for it. It will be funny.
It will be funny.
Talk me through your processes, please, one at a time.
We'll totally roll for it. I'm going to grab a die.
Can I roll for it and trust and see what the result is? Because my core book rule book isn't loading for some reason.
That sounds like a you problem. But yeah,
So it says that Sons of the Lion is a demeanor, see page 32, unique to Space Marines from the Dark Angels chapter. So I guess mine would be, that would be my chapter.
yeah, exactly.
What dice do I roll?
You roll a d10. Last time I checked.
That's a D10. All right, I'm going to roll a D10 for this. Let's see. Oh, roll, stupid. Nah,
Pity has
there we
no
go.
place in this Space
8.
Marine's heart.
Scornful.
Only because he has 2. Or they have 2.
This
All right.
Done. Right now.
Echo, what have you rolled? Repeat last.
I got a 4.
Studious. The Space Marine values lore and learning, preferring to think his way through a problem. Studious.
The
I got-
studious doctor.
I got studious as well. That's going to be interesting.
You can knock your heads together and learn things.
Nice.
Originally, I was planning on doing a no thoughts, only God, but I can work with this.
You have to read your notes.
That is true. My handwriting's going to be terrible, though. Canonically, that is. Very nice in real life.
Very nice, dear. Please tell me if I'm being patronizing. I will try harder.
But you're fine.
No, I'll try harder to be patronizing. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
Guys, I'm sorry. I still can't find chapter
That's great.
demeanors. It's not showing up for me or something.
You're a
No.
Nova Marine, right?
Correct.
Yes. Nova Marine. You're Void Wanderer.
Void Wanderer? Okay, let me put that in my character sheet real quick.
For personal demeanor, I'm going to go with taciturn. I can't see what that says. Zooming in. There you go.
Taciturn or taciturn.
Yeah, taciturn.
Brooding. Little given to conversation.
Makes sense. No speak, just shoot.
Fair. You're a stoic machine gunner.
No, stoic is no test of endurance is too much for this space marine.
I just find it funny that salamanders have the talent artificer, and I'm not a combat engineer. I build stuff, and I'm the doctor.
You rebuild organs.
Or guns!
All right.
You may try.
I have a gameplay question, but I don't know if we want to talk about this now, or if you can answer this. When I was reading up more on the demeanor. When you actually call out and call upon the demeanor,
get back to
how does that work?
No, the thing is, I hardly know the rules.
Sure, that's
I
fine.
just know the lore. And
Not to throw a wrench
I
in
am
the
here
system.
to look up things so that you can do what you want to do while playing the rough outline of my story.
It's fine, because it looks like it's not passive. It's something that can be triggered once and only once, no matter how many demeanors you
I'll
have.
be right back.
The quick thing I read, and I'm wondering, it sounds pretty wild. Or go ahead. That's fine.
Yeah. I also don't get my whatever.
Yeah, I don't get my comment.
Excuse me?
Excuse you? Who has giant knockers?
It's because of my giant knocker.
Michael's gonna be editing this, and he's
No.
gonna be like,
My
"What in the
Instagram's playing
fuck is
all the
going
weird
on?"
shit. What the fuck? What in the fuck exactly?
Hey, there's nothing wrong
Let me
about
check
having
Instagram
giant
real quick. Oh Jesus!
I was gonna say there is a lot of things wrong with having giant knockers. Your poor back, your spine,
That
Hey,
is
everyone
true.
needs a hobby.
your
You are
literal
correct.
spine.
That's why you do
Your back
deadlifts.
hurts. Your spine, your back.
My fiance can deadlift me plus a 20-pound weight.
I hate
And deadlift a quarter metric ton.
I have no idea what a metric ton is, but I'm gonna imagine it's a lot.
It's 1,000 kilos is a metric ton. It is very easy.
That's amazing.
It's not easy to lift
Yeah.
a quarter ton.
1,000 kilograms is 2,204 pounds, for anyone wondering.
Thank you.
I'm just going to keep the converter up for future use.
Yeah, we need to. Not
Okay,
all
and,
of us is on
Mikael,
metric.
There will be no foot fetishes here. We will use kilometers only.
I thought we were using Roman miles, but okay.
I was thinking about feet.
Here.
Get your yardsticks out, kids.
Feet and foots.
Okay, Mikael, I rolled the D10 for the personal demeanors, and I got a 10. What is that?
Proud. Dignity and honor are important to this space.
Oh, and
You are-
he's the blueberry. Oh God.
A proud Nova Marine.
Sounds like we're writing up a bunch of assholes.
I'm a silent asshole.
I'm not an asshole. How dare you? I'm the doctor who just can't get your names right.
Yep.
Jerica?
Funnily enough, one of my childhood nicknames was Jericho, so you were close.
America?
That was my nickname when I played Ultimate Frisbee in college.
What?
America. No,
Oh.
Jericho was the nickname from middle school. America was the nickname in college.
Was Jericho?
So were you the one that commanded the Golden Order?
Apparently. I say not knowing what that is. Where's the wiki?
Oh, it's Elden Ring. It's Elden Ring. It's not this game. Because the queen in that game is named America.
Huh.
Yeah. Queen America.
Okay.
Oh,
It was more I was introducing myself as Erika, but I said I'm Erika too quick, and they said America, and I'm like, sure.
Got it, Ferica.
yes.
Who are you, America? You're.
Little bit.
I'm.
It's a
Ultimate
Ultimate
Frisbee's
Frisbee.
violent.
It's technically non-contact, but yeah.
Can be anyway. What I remember.
I like how
Yeah.
one of
Every
the
now and then.
songs looking a little bit of ahead, and there's the name generator for all
I
the
played it a handful of times.
what is it called? For all the chapters, and for the Space Wolf chapter at the very bottom, it just says Eric. Behold, the Space Marine, Eric. I'm not even bullshitting you. If you just scroll down just a little
Eric
bit,
Johnson. He went
Eric.
to college.
What?
College. From school.
so from page
Space
32,
Wolf.
you go down to name, and then under
There's
Space
this
Wolf,
in
there's
which
just
one?
Eric. And you have things like Reder and Haken and Skiff and Ivar and Magni. And then there's also Logan and Eric in the core book on page 34.
All
You
right,
mean
John.
character creation? Which
I
book are
might
you
have
in?
an answer for you. So, your demeanor can be triggered.
You're in the core
once
book. I'm sorry, you're in the core book. Hang on.
both your demeanors.
Yes.
That is
Sure.
your personal and your chapter demeanor can be triggered once during a game session,
Okay.
and only once. But it resets between sessions.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay.
a demeanor is essentially I'm applying my
Cool.
chapter's knowledge and how we do things essentially to this situation, and letting that essentially just inform my choices. Chapter demeanor, let's see here, what was it?
Cool.
When a Space Marine focuses the core elements of his personality, calls upon the legacy of his gene seed, or honors the important beliefs and traditions of his chapter, he becomes more than just another battle brother. He has triggered his demeanor, and thus he becomes a paragon of his own traits and those of his chapter.
So it's a magical girl power up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I get a Sailor Moon transformation?
Wow.
I get a draconic transformation.
No, you're turning into the Sailor Moon.
Cool.
It should say under your...
Is there a
your
list of
actual
these
demeanor,
somewhere
though.
where it says what you get for doing
but
that?
for your personal demeanors, if, for example, one of our studios calls upon the brain power of being studious, or being studious in sitting down and just thinking very hard on the project at hand, then that gives essentially the same effect as a fate point. When a Space Marine's demeanor is triggered, the Space Marine gains any applicable benefit he would normally get from spending a fate point. Triggering a demeanor should be done in a manner that is relevant to the demeanor, so it is up to the player's discretion as to how he chooses to interpret his demeanor for the situation. So you tell me how you want to essentially use your demeanor to do the thing, and then it gets
Cool.
better from it. Comprendo?
Friday. At least for me.
Aye, sir.
It's like using an inspiration
back. Can you guys
sometimes.
Makes sense. I think. Yeah.
MG, what did you say?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's similar to inspiration, but it's a little more
You can hear
specific.
me all right.
Dig that.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I completely lost my Wi-Fi network for a minute there.
Yes.
That's life in Ohio.
I agree.
But I'm in Florida right now.
Oof.
Then
Oh,
you have no
no.
excuse.
Local Florida man. That's Ohio too. That's like the opposite.
At least it's not Ohio.
Look at us acting like rival chapters already.
Oh, Mehdi.
Yeah, that's one way. That's one way you could see it. If
Already.
every chapter
Even though we're
is a state
supposed
in the U.S., you have beef with another state.
even though we're all supposed to be, even though we're all under one state right now, we're all supposed to be allies. All
you
right,
work-
I see how it is.
You work for the Imperium, and then you hate each other secretly or openly, but you have to work together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wonder why we're playing
Uh,
War is Bad Simulator.
There's a lot of
for
American
today.
parallels here, by
War's
the way.
not
War
bad.
is not bad. War good. War kill
Well-
abdomen. War kill Xenos. Xenos bad.
Yes, Xenos are bad, but some Xenos are good, so we must protect the good Xenos.
No, all Xenos is bad, and otherwise
mine-
it's heretical.
Wait,
Moving
wait.
on.
Now, why does the Imperium hire giant orange gorillas?
Children, let's move on. There's no war in Buzzing Zeno. Exactly.
War and
What's he
Boston.
say?
I like how no one
There's no
argues
war.
that the
I'll see you
Imperium
say.
hires
There's no war in
giant
Boston.
orange gorillas.
And we can talk about them later.
Everybody go to your chapter page and look for past event.
I have to go to the actual. I think that's.
Oh, I just saw that.
Where?
Yes.
Blood Angel.
And roll a 1d5 for it.
This be like the Battle McCree thing.
Excuse me, what?
I was talking the other day on like
Oh,
my
yeah.
character's
No, I
path.
know. I just wanted to hear you say that again. It is.
No,
I don't. It is the Battle of Macragge.
McCrack. Okay, this time I will remember. Possibly. Probably not.
As in, what's the words for the song?
I keep misreading Neophyte as Neopet.
I can't find.
That's essentially what they are to the initiates. The neophyte is essentially just here. Meet shield for this space marine and learn what makes a space marine.
So it's the worst internship ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are sent out in scout arbor, if anything, to go like full frontal attack on things. It makes you a better fighter, in essence.
It pays an experience.
Oh, we're picking
Doesn't pay at
tasks,
all.
right?
Doesn't pay at all. You're doing this as a mission. Room and
Oh,
board,
no.
and
Oh, no.
maybe 3 square meals a day, if you're lucky. Yeah, an internship with the Mormon Church.
It's an internship.
I got the burning walk.
The Burning Walk,
So you
and
got-
then you write that up in your character sheet.
I already did. I've allowed doubt to creep into my mind. At one point, I
Ooh.
have done my
What?
nomadic walk across my nocturne to get rid of that doubt. And then I got petitioned to join Deathwatch. That's literally part of it. I survived, so I got petitioned.
All right. Please put that in your character sheet so that I can see it as well.
Like the whole thing, not just like the simple description of the burning path.
Just the title. So,
Okay, it's already done.
if you want to, yeah.
And then read it to you?
Or for the listeners, I will be reviewing reviewing all this later and writing.
Listeners, I would say.
No, it's Damocles.
Yep.
I rolled. I'm saying Damocles, but that's wrong. Looks like Damocles. Okay, I'm not wrong. Okay, Gulf Crusade. We're one of the few to strike deep into the heart of the Tau Empire during the Damocles Gulf Crusade, amongst the first of the Imperium to truly war against the technologically advanced Xenos. You saw many of your honored brothers of the White Scars and other chapters fall to the Tau and the DAL''YTH. I'll look that up. The Tau proved to be capable and honorable warriors in their own way, and to this day you retain a grudging respect for their capabilities.
As you could have probably tell
Nice.
from my Neopets comment earlier, I trained a neophyte. You upheld the tradition of the Black Templars by training and mentoring a young neophyte through dozens of battles. Some neophytes do not survive to become full initiates of the chapter. Again, this is just sounding like an internship.
Hey, at least you didn't have to go walk across the desert to figure out your truth, and then return. And be one of the with only a staff and ropes.
Have you ever been an intern?
the middle of
I'd
the
rather walk through the
desert?
desert than be an
Are you
intern.
This
kidding
has
me?
big back in my day energy.
Oh my god.
I'd rather be an intern than be the man with only a staff and ropes that has to walk through a desert.
And was
To figure
there
out-
snow both ways and some hills and
Back in my day, there used to be giant dragons.
Back in my
all
day, it
over
used to snow in the desert.
Yeah, what happened to your death worms? Where are they?
And
We
scene.
liked
All right,
it.
Let's move on. As Amador.
Oh, the one that kind of fits my little backstory that I sent. I encountered the Fallen.
Cool.
Yeah. It says, give me one. It says, encountered the Fallen. You have come face to face with or have had a rare glimpse of the black armored Space Marines who were once your brothers, the Fallen Dark Angels. These renegades are relentlessly hunted by your chapter, and you have been sworn to secrecy regarding their existence.
Yeah, I'm under an
And-
NDA. I can't really talk about my.
I can't even talk about the specific guy that I'm looking for too, because of the successor chapter that I have chosen, which is the BEG of all the Fallen. So yeah,
Cipher does not exist.
no, he does not.
Or are you looking for the lion?
I am looking for Cipher.
Yeah.
Isn't the lion
True.
supposed to be in a coma?
He's just
coma?
taking a long nap.
Big long nap. It makes me surprised.
He's just waiting for Robute to come wake him.
That's never gonna happen. Robute has super depression. He has Space Marine sized depression.
So he's taking
And the fact that he's
Rip Van
3
Winkle,
times the size of a
nap?
space marine. Yeah. What was that?
It says so he's taking one of those Rip Van Winkle naps.
Sure. I understand that reference. Erika, save me.
it's an American folktale thing, I think. I only heard about it like a year
I
ago.
do as
so-
well.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Rip Van Winkle was a guy, I don't remember why, but he fell asleep for, I think, 99 years and then just woke up. And honestly, it's a big mood.
Okay, I feel that.
Oh, so it's the German story of
I guess it is.
Törnrosa.
Yeah, that's
Sleeping
an early
Beauty.
American tale. Yeah.
She slept for 100 years and then she woke up. Not for any other reason than she just finished her nap.
Yeah, Americans
I
too.
mean, as a space marine, you get 100-year naps.
I mean,
every
I kind
now
of wanted your nap.
And if you were a if you were a blood angel, you get to do that inside of a coffin.
Who doesn't get to do those naps though?
Ooh,
Erika's character.
yeah, no.
There is no time for naps, only religiosity.
Also, you don't have the you don't have the specific
Gland in your
plans for
body.
it. Yeah.
I had
We
to
all
make
are,
more room
technically.
for my immense faith.
Yes, we all are.
You're missing a sleep gland? Yes, yeah.
We also conscripted.
We're all missing. Or have additional glands
Also,
and extra
Erika's
kidneys
character
and
can't
stuff.
do that. Not because Erika is Erika, but because they are a child of Dorn.
Oh,
Let's move on to something very funny. Armor
Yeah?
history.
that's my favorite part.
Mine too, actually.
Armor.
There is only one thing, I think, for armor history that I have found, and that is in the core book under armory.
Under armory,
Did I stutter? No, it's under armory.
I had to make sure.
Power armor history. 162
Page
of
you
the
on?
core book.
Yes, yes. Look at this for me since I can't open the core book,
Perfect,
please.
thank you.
Yes. Then Echo, please roll d10.
That's a 10.
To forget is to forgive. Forget nothing. Each bearer of this armor has inscribed it with an oath of vengeance against those who have offended the Emperor in some way. Some inscriptions revile a single name, while some condemn entire races of Xenos or planetary populations. Each successive bearer considers it a matter of honor to exact the Emperor's vengeance upon the offender, and considers it his solemn duty to put right as many of the wrongs as possible. Once the offender has been punished, his name is left as an example to others. Gain the hatred, choose one talent. To forget is to forgive. Forget nothing. That's the armor history. And you can add hatred under your talents.
That's heavy.
If you want help with that, I can do that from here. Good.
Where's the talents on the character sheet?
Abilities, talents, and traits. It's a subcategory. Go for it.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll. I can't find a 10, so I rolled a d20, and I rolled a 1, so I'm really glad we're not playing right now. Cower not before the enemy. Ooh. Suit of armor has been obsessively maintained with marks of pride, bears pristine heraldic depictions, and is bedecked with sashes, helmet crests, and banner displays. Oh, I look good. Wearer carries himself tall and often heedless to cover or stealth. The armor seemingly sabotages any attempts at subtlety. All right, that's fine. It imposes a further -20 to all silent
It's just the
move and
elk.
concealment tests. So I stand out. I'm a walking parade.
I said it's the
Addition
Elton
to
John
those-
power armor suit.
What did you say? Huge glasses. I have a piano attached to me. While it whirls and vents or clanks at precisely the wrong moment, however, it also grants a +10 bonus to command tests due to the overwhelming force of authority and confidence the bearer projects. All right. Oh, man. So I look awesome, but I'm not
I've,
sneaking up on
rolled
nobody.
mine,
All right. That's
and I
cool.
rolled a 2. None shall escape the Emperor's wrath.
Nice.
Incorporating a rare and prized prosecutor target acquisition spirit, this armor consistently scans for targets, predicting ranges, windage, and elevation, as well as passively noting biosigns for later targeting recall. It makes nearly imperceptible adjustments to the aim and firing rate of the wearer, sometimes even anticipating the bearer's movements. Many warriors are put off by such contrary behavior, but all eventually learn to become one with the intentions of their second skin. The obvious advantage gives the wearer a +5 bonus to the ballistic skill. However, the armor is sluggish to respond to unplanned events, as it seems to dislike the jostling of its precise calculations. The wearer suffers a -10 penalty to dodge in melee. That's okay, I got big fucking guns.
Yeah. Next.
I similarly rolled already. I got a fury like lightning. The reactions of the angels of death are far beyond what any normal human could achieve. Astartes, that's how you pronounce it, right? Astartes?
Astartes or Astartes or...
Wonderful. Astartes' power armor manages not to hinder a battle brother's natural speed. This suit goes to great lengths to enhance and optimize it. The armor's hyper-articulated joint mechanisms allow for more dexterous weight manipulation, and muscle response to auto-readers translate even minute movements into powered assistance. These systems grant the bearer +5 bonus to agility and +1 to initiative rolls. In short, I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Cool.
You got the new J's on? You're ready to go?
I am.
Got
Shoot.
Black Force energy. Okay, let's see. Let's just...
We're missing 2 armors, if I'm correct. Or 1?
Yes.
Yeah, hang on. I gotta restart my computer. Nothing's.
Yeah, Preacher and Echo.
Oh, no,
Mike,
Echo got to forget is to forgive.
hatred.
Yeah.
To forget. Forget is to forgive.
Oh, that's
You
right.
never forget. Which I find funny, because I'm going to go against that armor sometimes. Which is going to be terrifying if I do, depending on what the situation is.
Yeah. Preacher. Preacher creature.
Josh Way. I believe so too.
I think he restarted his computer.
While we're
He
waiting.
might be back in a minute.
Thank you to our sponsor, Gamer Subs. Yeah. I don't know. I was going to go with that.
We'll be back after these messages.
Sponsored by Disney Plus.
Oh, gosh.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Sponsored by
Warhammer with Disney
Apple,
Disney Plus Warhammer would be terrible.
Sponsored by
Sponsored by Star Wars.
Oh, hi everybody.
Sponsored by Raytheon. Check out the new knife missile.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
Sponsored by
There you go.
Audible.
I
Because you
was gonna
can listen
say
this on Audible. Yes, you can.
Oh man.
Sponsored by HelloFresh. Make your own foie gras.
It'd be kind of hilarious if the Space Marines had sponsorships on
Instead
the
of
armors.
like the wax
Just
purity
running
seals,
around
they're
with,
just like
TikTok
the
logos
brand name.
and,
So there's like the
like-
swoosh from Nike, and there's the HelloFresh, and there's a Duolingo owl.
It's just slowly turning into NASCAR.
Yeah,
Oh my
I was
God.
thinking NASCAR. It's just a bunch of assault marines on bikes with a couple of logos and stuff. It's great.
Geico.
random like Clorox.
Toyo
Tampax.
tires.
Like what?
Mix. Bob Evans.
Just cut all of this out, Mikey. It's not in.
Exactly. Just
Mikey, cut it all out.
yeah, Mikey. I think this one might
Yeah,
not work.
Mikey, put this on the Patreon.
Finally, we have the
my-
Patreon.
Mikey, put this on the Patreon.
We've had the Patreon. Mikey was working on one a while ago. Yeah.
Is there really a Patreon?
I think we have a Patreon.
That was a joke I made
Just
about
from
all the dirty shit going
that
on
we
Patreon.
say
If that's the case.
in fucking Call of the Deep, man, we would overload that Patreon. It was very fun though. It was very fun.
We've talked a lot of shit.
Are trying to get in contact
Just
with
had to
Preacher.
restart my computer. Yes, I'm
Preacher,
back.
you're back.
Roll a d10. This is how much fewer HP you will have when starting the game. Just kidding. It's for
Yeah.
your armor.
Up, roll.
You're coming in a little spotty there. Is it hurricane season?
No, it's just the internet that I'm connected
There's
to.
storms down there right now. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Fuck you, Verizon.
Would have gone there with you. I just didn't know what it was going to be. I was like, fuck you.
That's
Yeah.
very nice
Yeah.
yes-anding.
Teach improv and comedy sports.
I took theater in high
I know
school.
these things.
Or upper secondary, or whatever the English would say.
Oh.
I am a
I mean,
wrestler.
yeah, that's fair. You still act?
I also do this.
Oh, fantastic.
So I wrestle for Stockholm Wrestling
Hey, wrestle. What promotion?
currently. Yeah, you can follow me on my Instagram
Go
at
follow those.
Mickey Morbult.
Go dig those up.
I'll put it in the chat and I will spell it out in the doobly-doo and all
Yeah.
that jazz. You will know that you have arrived at the right location when you see a large bearded man with long blonde hair and purple trunks.
You forgot the word handsome in there.
Shucks, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my friend, you are a handsome bearded man.
You just built a little different.
And you're quite large. Look at you, my
6'1"
friend.
and,
Jesus Christ.
247 pounds or something. Last time I checked. I might have gone down a little bit. Yeah, you just have to sacrifice your hairline.
You have the glorious beard I want. That's what I had.
And
Okay, I rolled a
It's killer.
6, and it finally loaded up. Thy strength be legend. The raw physical strength of the Astartes is already the stuff of legend, which all power armor further enhances. This suit, however, makes the bearer's strength truly titanic. Such armor has created tales of burning vehicles levered from atop trapped comrades and crumbling buildings supported by the battle brother alone. The bearer receives an extra plus 10 bonus to strength, in addition to the normal bonuses granted by the power armor. The strength bonus from this power armor is added and after the modifications for unnatural strength.
sweet.
You
I am
are what we
buckwheat.
call dummy thick. Yes. You are roided out. You are strong.
You are what we in the know refer to as an equipped lifter.
Nice. Yeah.
A little Jimmy humor there.
I get it.
I listened to Simon Miller. I know what you said.
All right, let's go for the fun part. Bring out 2d10s. Doesn't have to be a percentile, just 2d10s.
All right, where are you, 10? I'm 10.
I got 2d10.
And we're gonna roll down the line.
Oh, we're doing our abilities.
Oh, yes.
Oh boy.
We're gonna roll down the line, and you have one re-roll after everyone else is done as well.
I think you should explain what each characteristic does, so that we
Yes.
know which ones to reroll.
Thank you for prompting me. All right, we have weapon skill. This is for your melee weapons. It's how good you fight with them, or how good you block, essentially. Ballistic skill. If it goes pew, then it goes on ballistic skill. Strength, erg. Lift heavy. That's strength. Toughness, ouch. It's fine. That's toughness. Agility, whoppa. Ha, can't hit me. Agility. Intelligence. Perception. What does my elf eyes see? Willpower. Not today, Cinch. And fellowship. Aw, group hug.
Oh, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay.
That was pretty dead
Yeah.
on, I would say.
Easy, simple. Everyone knows what they're doing. Good. Though
Yeah.
my mind did fail at strength. I'm sorry. I heard everything else. My mind just passed over strength.
Lift heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
Live
muscle.
heavy.
Big strong.
Yeah. So you will roll these 2d10s and add the numbers together. Then add 30 onto that. That is your score.
Because they're space marines, right?
Yes. You have trade for almost 100 years.
And we're putting that number where there's currently a 0 in the.
No, where there's nothing currently.
Wonderful.
Where the 0 is will be your modifier later.
Okay, I get you now.
Yeah, it's a modifier in the small area, not the big area.
So add them together and then
30.
plus 30. Perfect. Right. So
Plus
do-
30.
Plus turkey.
I was not expecting the large font in the big box. I don't know why I wasn't, but I was very, I don't want to say startled by the large number, but I just was not expecting it.
Yeah, large numbers scare me too.
I only made it to Calc 2, don't make me do math.
You made it to Calc 2.
I'll be right back, folks. It's snowing
Same.
outside.
Must be nice, guys.
My 7-year-old son just was screaming through the house and kicked in the door and yelled at me, "It's snowing!" He's never seen it before. This is the first time he's ever seen it. And my wife is crying. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back.
This wholesome moment is brought to you by Raytheon, or as they're known in the 40k universe, the Astra Minitorum.
Mikael, a quick question. Because of the armor, when I
add that
roll,
later.
then I add. Okay, I'll work on that. Just
Yeah.
put here, okay?
Just do the basics now.
And everything gets an extra plus 30 whenever you rolled, correct?
Yes.
Making sure it's everything.
Of course, I wouldn't be as heartless as saying, there's a minus modification and stuff like that, but that would come later in that case.
Nothing like rolling 2 10s in a row, am I right?
Oh, baby, a triple. Oh, yeah. Agility.
He has some good fucking stats, people.
Oh, look at... I'm surprised I rolled so well.
Yeah.
I'm going to try re-rolling the... I'm going to try re-rolling the ballistics. It's the lowest.
Of course, rerolls are optional, but you will have to keep the second roll.
I'm keeping the second one.
Ringo Bird.
Oh, shit. Shit,
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
That re-roll, yeah. You're good with guns now.
I saw it in real time. Jeebus.
I was like, all right. I'm good at 2 things, shooting and being smart.
You're good at a lot of things.
I'm okay
Yes.
at being smart.
Yes, also I'm an artificer. Let me fix your guns.
No, you're an apothecary. Let me fix your wounds.
Yes, I'm also a salamander. We're all about building shit and fixing weapons.
All right.
All right.
Uh,
We get it. You're on fire. You're green.
Oh, yes. And I'm black.
Literally. Like, you're literally...
Literally, I'm black because of radiation.
Yeah, that's what happens when you don't wear sunscreen.
On
Brought
the
to you by
planet,
Banana Boat.
you buy Nocturne. Come live with us. At least our Space Marine families come to visit.
What's a family?
Oh, you poor child. That's why I like living on Nocturne. I still have a family.
Look, all I'm saying is the lion was the best, and Horace can eat my booty butthole.
Yeah, Horus is dead, so he doesn't have to.
True. Also, Magnus did nothing wrong. Just saying. Just putting that out there. Magnus did nothing wrong.
Magnus Chase from Rick Riordan's Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard. Of course he did nothing wrong.
Oh, yes.
No.
Yes,
Magnus
cousin
the
to
Red.
Annabeth Chase. The best character.
Magnus the Red-Nosed Primarch
Oh, no.
had
Who's the lifter? Magnus. I forgot his
Magnus
name.
Vermagnusson.
That's the one whose name just says his name twice.
Nice.
Well, he's not quite, but
One of the strongest people to ever have lived.
ever. Period. The guy's amazing.
Yeah, he lifted, what was it, train axle, and then promptly
Jesus.
died of a heart attack.
I was gonna say he passed away, right?
Shortly after, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that's what caused it. I knew he had passed away.
I might be getting my facts wrong. I think he might have died like on the way to his car from exiting the gym or something as well. It's the myth. It's fun.
It's a good myth, though. Not a bad myth.
Being the podcast with probably the most bloodshed and horrors of the universe, we're a pretty chill group of people.
What the fuck did you just call me? You call me chill?
Yeah, you're pretty
What
relaxed.
have you done? Don't say that to someone from Sweden. They get angry.
Drop and give me 50. Now. I accept
I did it.
Venmo.
Oh, I
It
thought
should get there.
Swedes get angry when you say Denmark is the best country in Europe.
Is that true, though?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh no, Magnus Vermagnusson isn't dead. I was thinking about John Paul Sigmarsson.
Oh. I'm getting them all mixed up. It's been a while since I followed the sport. And I know that there was the...
He died while deadlifting.
That sounds familiar now. Yeah.
Aortic rupture.
Yeah, way back in
Ouch.
1993. I'm totally not Googling this as you start talking.
Same. On the 16th of January, 1993.
Yeah, not a good date.
Birthday.
If I remember correctly, it's the 28th of April, 1960. That's just off the top of my head.
Not yours, not his. I was asking if never mind.
I'm trying to find. Okay, so did we already do the re-roll if we had it?
You are
or
allowed to re-roll if you have it.
allowed to. All right, let's see.
Yeah, you are permitted one re-roll, but you have to keep the second roll.
I will not be tempting fate.
Do it.
Really?
I want to.
With a toughness of 40 or a weapon skill of
No.
41.
That was weapon
For
skill
me?
was my reroll.
Oh,
Hey, my weapon skill is 35. I feel like I want that higher.
If you're gonna go melee, yeah. If you're gonna bonk things,
Yeah, that's why I rerolled. It was like a 38, and I'm like, that doesn't seem very bonkable.
I don't really dodge things. A take to the face.
I'm much more pew than bonk bonk.
I'm too my bonk bonks are too away from my ballistics.
If you get that checked, that usually means something's not right.
Although I did reroll
happens to
strength.
the best of us. 1 in 4 or something.
Exactly.
16, 46. So I rerolled, got a
Damn.
16, so 46 for my strengths.
Fine. I deserve that. This guy's gonna suck. That's okay.
I would much rather be able to carry a heavier load.
Oh, Jaw.
Yeah, I got rocked.
John, what did you get?
That's what happens.
I re-rolled. I had a 35, and I was like, "No, I'm gonna do it." That's why I re-rolled it, and now it's a 33.
Oh,
Oh, it looks like
wait until you figure out how all the checks are made.
Yeah, it's
Everything else-
percentile, so you roll under.
Gonna be
okay.
pretty hard.
God, I love them basic role playings.
If it makes you feel better, my perception and my intelligence are both 36. So I can't see or shoot or think very much.
You literally have a.
I have one
Never
mode,
mind.
and that's the shoot. My shoot.
And you can update
What's
your
this?
helmet.
Oh,
That's pretty average. That's okay.
is that pretty average? What is the average score
Above
for
30.
30?
No, I'm kidding. Don't listen to me.
Do you know the average score, Mikael? Like the average score for humans in India is like 10 to 11.
I think. Hold on. There is actually one for this.
While we wait for the answer, we'd like to thank our sponsors, like you. Thank you. Shout out to Classic PBS. Shout out
So-
to Mr. Rogers.
Surprisingly nice.
Mr. Rogers.
Let's check Renegade Militia profile. Weapon skill 35, ballistic skill 35, strength 35, toughness 35, agility 30, intelligence 20, perception 30, willpower 35, fellowship 20.
You're fine,
I
John.
suddenly don't feel so bad.
You could be under 20.
True again.
My lowest score was fellowship at a 38, so I'm just gonna be like the Your Shy Dad. Anyone seen that series on TikTok?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just gonna be that.
My
Go
my
on, Dad.
low,
Give him your application.
my low score is a 43, and that's in agility.
Damn, you're fucking fast.
My lowest stat is 42, and I think that was in melee.
Lowest for me is intelligence and perception at 36. But as Mikael has pointed out, I can get that fixed with equipment.
And until that time, you are not invited onto our trivia team.
Nope, not at all.
We have a civilian profile here. Weapon skill 20, ballistic
Oh my-
skill 20, strength 30, toughness 30, agility 30, intelligence 25, perception 20, willpower 20, and fellowship 25.
Oh,
Yeah, we could be like that guy.
Oh yeah,
we're way cooler than that guy.
I got
Twice as many organs too.
I have 250s, by the way.
He's
Yes,
One
child.
was from a reroll, which I didn't want to be a 50, but now it is.
what's the 50s in?
Intelligence and ballistics.
That makes sense.
For the doctor.
The doctor.
The doctor.
The doctor is smart, yes,
Doctor
but
Who?
he's
I didn't want to say that, but you said it.
You're that cool 70s doctor with the
Scarf?
scarf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, apparently I am the fourth Doctor. But I actually kill people.
Personally, I like Christopher Eccleston
The
as a
ninth.
Doctor.
I like that.
Yeah, he's good.
He served his function.
And then the classic David Tennant, I think he was pretty close to being top tier, pinnacle.
Is that the
even.
brown suit or the blue suit?
A brown suit?
Oh, classic, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. David Tennant is so talented.
All right, let's move on.
Yes.
We're doing the other stuff now. Wounds and fate points and insanity and corruption and movement and renown and experience that you get to use later. So let's start with wounds. So in the core book, at the beginning of creating a character, there should be close to that one how to do this. But since Echo can't open the core book, I will direct.
Let's see.
So what do I do for wounds, old buddy, old pal of mine?
I'm a game master. You will refer to me as... No, never mind. Determine the Space Marine's starting wounds by rolling 1d5 and adding 18 to the result.
1d5. Is that... Can we roll a d6 and reroll on 6?
Why don't you just do a d10 and then just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Yes. And it's plus 18, right?
Plus 18, yes.
So is this our health, technically?
It is, yes. Because you're a Space Marine, you don't necessarily feel unhealthy or stuff like that. You take wounds.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. It's not that bad. Total wounds 23.
It is not letting me put it in. I don't know why.
I didn't hear that.
Didn't hear what?
It's saying I can't put in the cell or object. Please contact the spreadsheet owner if you need to edit. I will refresh this and see what happens.
Are you in the right?
Probably not. Yeah, let me put it in. Hey.
What did you roll and how much did it add up to?
23.
I too got a 23, John.
Weird.
Oh, wait. It would be 21. Because if you roll the d10, it's 1, 2 is 1, 2.
Apparently,
3, 4 is
this
2.
sheet belongs to MG Preacher.
And then 5, 6 is 3. So 3 plus 18 is 19, 20, 21. Yeah, 21.
Preacher?
He had a BRB.
Can I make a copy? I can make a copy of it. I'm just copying this.
Yeah, just do a copy and then just name it. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And that worked. Sun is discovering that snow is cold.
What has he reported and how cold is it?
Exactly. He keeps running inside and outside because watching. He's been through the snow. He's never seen it fall, and this is the first time it's fallen in our house and yard. So he's losing his mind.
Our house.
Our house. Killing all the Xeno scum. Our house. What?
Okay, we're doing what we said, guys.
Yeah, wounds and then fate points. We'll get to fate points. Has everyone gotten their wounds down?
Aye, Captain.
Who has the highest wounds?
What do we roll for wounds again?
D5 plus 18.
I think a d6 minus 1 would have worked too.
Yeah. Except if you roll a 1.
You reroll.
Yeah, sure.
This is the honor system, technically. Whatever you want.
Yeah, I got 18 million wounds. I'm the healthiest Space Marine.
Yeah.
You are a planet.
Am I at least a cool planet?
I'll send you the link.
I found that karma will get you quickly if you cheat too much via online D&D.
The chi-square analysis will get you every time.
What?
I threatened earlier that I was going to do a chi-square analysis on everyone to see if everyone truly was being random at the end of the season. So
Nice.
My God.
That'd be kind of cool.
Okay, I got 23.
This is not looking good for the chi-score, apparently, with my luck.
All right. Are we moving on? Does everyone have their wounds?
Aye, Captain.
I do have mine.
Aye, aye.
Can you call?
All right.
Are you on the phone?
With my mother.
Okay. Can you call Steph in a few minutes? She asked me a question.
John.
I'm sorry, what was that, Mom?
I'm here. I'm good. I apologize.
Hot mic.
Is it really? God, I kept this thing muted and it doesn't work.
No, but it's snowing.
My fault. I apologize.
And I'm not describing myself. Just
Yo.
all right. Let's get to fate points. Roll 1d10 and consult the table 1-2 on page 27. So for Echo, I will be helping with that.
27.
This dice is supposed to be cursed. I don't like how it's helping me right now.
And choose another one.
Yeah, let's see. The universe decided no. It wants me to have a 10. Universe, what?
Erika, take note.
Noted.
3.
Yes, please take note. I just rolled 2 10s with 2 different dice.
All right.
Yeah, sure, bud. Sure, bud.
No, I'm serious. I can show you what the dice look like right now.
You're not supposed
You're
to add
okay.
them up.
You're okay.
All right. A 10 gives you 5 fate points. Please
I
add
have a
them to your
question.
sheet.
I have a question about this. Or wait. Okay, so do we get more as we play?
Fate points?
Correct.
Maybe. I will have to read up on that.
Okay, I'll take that as a pretty great answer.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. We'll figure out when we get there.
All right. Everyone has their fate points. MG,
E lost connection.
Pour one out.
he will have to do homework.
3. I have 3 fate points.
Good for you.
Me too.
Go team.
Me
Go
3.
me.
Determine the Space Marines' movement rates by consulting the table 1-3 on page 27. The Space Marines' power armor will increase your agility bonus by 1 for this purpose.
So I just get a +1 to the just stat of the armor, or how does it work for me?
So the first number in your agility, which I presume is a 4.
Correct.
Yeah. In power armor, that number is 5. So you consult the table 1-3 on, or I do for you. So your agility bonus will put you at either a 4 or a 5 then, or a 6 if you're very agile. And half movement will then be 5, full movement will be 10, charge will be 15, and run will be 30.
Armor improves its agility bonus by calculating movement by 1. Okay, so if we have a 4, our agility bonus is 5, so our half movement would be 5, our full movement would be 10, a charge would be 15, and then a run would be 30.
Exactly.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Got it.
Now, where the fuck is the movement? Here?
On the PDF proper, I think it's actually page 28.
Where is it under the sheet?
You're going to have to scroll to the right, and it's below willpower and friendship. Fellowship.
Oh, I see. Thank you.
Fellowship is magic. Hot take, white scars are the horse girls of this universe.
Oh my god. Why are you like, yeah, they are. They truly are. Is it because they write things all day?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Copy that.
When I'm encountering an here, I would go to edit wounds, popping up saying there's a problem. You're trying to edit a protected cell or object. Please contact the spreadsheet to remove protection if you need to.
You should be able to fix that. Reload the page and yeah.
Nope, pops up the same thing every time.
Are you logged into a Google Drive account? Sometimes if you're logged out of your account, you're trying to log in while being logged accountless, it won't let you do it.
This is much is true.
Yeah, I should be logged in.
Because this happened earlier, I just saved it as a copy and it opened it in a new window, and then I was able to edit it again. Thought I was you because I copied yours originally, and it's just all sorts of clusterfuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says that you're in anonymous.
We are Legion.
No, he's Alfarius.
Same with John, I think.
I am Alfarius.
What?
Anonymous Ifrit.
Omegon and Alfarius. Whatever happened to the 2nd and 13th Astartes Legion?
don't mention the war.
Okay.
This took a turn.
If you go on the wiki and you try to look at the 2nd and 13th Space Marine chapters, it literally says there's literally nothing. They're like, we don't know. Some say it's the work of the entity Games Workshop not finishing their lore.
Ah, you're right. What? I thought you were
Yeah.
fucking with me. It's true.
No, it's true. That's why some of the Primarchs, like Vulcan and the Lion, like they're technically inevitables because Games Workshop wants to save them for later so they can sell them as products.
Oh my god.
Yes, that is why we have to find all the artifacts.
Yeah, basically. That's why it was like a huge deal when Gilliman came back and they resurrected him, technically. Or they brought him back. So they're like, so that's why Vulcan is like perpetually in death, but not in death. He's not alive, nor is he alive. Dead. It's great. Games Workshop is very slow about the things that they do.
Yeah, I knew I had homework, but now it's just like I need to.
I personally recommend a podcast called Adeptus Ridiculous. They have some episodes on some of the Astartes chapters that we probably will encounter in the game. Also, they go over things like vehicles and like what dreadnoughts are and other like Xenos races and how they act and their culture and how they're structured. So I recommend
Fair
them.
enough.
Yeah. I've met the creator before, Bricky Orchid 8. He's really nice. Yeah, I think it's a pretty great, and they're also pretty funny. So I recommend them if you want an easier, digestible intake of that kind of information. If not, I salute to you. Read through the wiki.
I was reading. I don't want to get us taken down or anything, but everything that's been provided by Mike has been amazing. Thank you for doing that.
Yes, thank you, Mike.
To buy each of those individually, I has not the money for.
Ravioli, give me the formioli.
What at right now? Sorry. Are we still on speed?
I believe we're just waiting for Josh.
We're still waiting
Yeah.
for Josh.
Josh is still having troubles.
There is no internet in Florida.
It's he's trying to access the sheet and stuff.
The sheet. Oh,
Holy sheet.
holy shit.
Because he's showing up as an anonymous iguana currently.
Am I an anonymous iguana?
No, you're anonymous Ifrit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I got it now.
You got it? Good
I got
shit. So your wounds and then your movement augmented by your power armor.
Okay, how do we determine this again?
Your wounds is 1d5 plus 18, right?
Yes.
Yes, and it totaled up to 23.
Yep. And your fate points are 1d10, and then I think it's 1 through 7 is 3, 8 through 9 is 4, and 10 is 5.
Okay, so I got a 9.
You get 4 fate points. And then your agility bonus.
Wait, how many
So,
points did you say I get with a 9?
4.
4.
Quattro.
Okay.
And then your movement is your agility, so it's the 10th phase. So I have a 40, so my agility score would be 4. And then your Astartes power armor gives you a +1. So if you have a 4, it's going to be 5. And then you just go down the line. So your half movement is 5.
Okay. I'm sorry, you gotta slow down. I'm not following any
Okay.
of this.
On movement, 5, 10, 15, and 30 in that order.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, and 30?
Yes. Assuming you have a 4 in your agility.
4 in agility, yes.
Yes. So this is if you're wearing your power armor.
Which is forever. You never take it off.
You do take it off. You smell bad.
I never take it off.
All right. Thought I heard
What?
something in my apartment. Then it's experience. You have 1,000 experience to spend, putting you at a total of 13,000.
13,000 whole experience?
Yes, 12,000 have been spent already. That is your backstory, essentially.
Oh, okay.
It's the basic things that goes into your character, such as your skills and some abilities and talents and traits. Yeah.
Yep, I believe so.
So
Um,
in total, we have 13,000 that we can spend away from the 12,000 we had to spend making the character.
No.
So we have 1,000 XP to spend.
Yes.
Thank you. And we spend that on specialties. And then
Specialties and skills.
cool beans. Okay, now I gotta go find that page.
On XP to spend, we put 1,000, and then in total, we put 13,000.
Yeah, boy.
I originally put total XP 1300, so that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah, I tried to correct it, but I wasn't allowed. It is okay though. You own the shit. It's good.
Oh boy.
So we have 1,000 points to play with, right?
Yep. I highly recommend looking up your specialty trees and stuff. I'm gonna go make myself grilled cheese. I'll be back. Yell loudly if you need my attention, or take help from each other.
Do we add these specialties where? Hang on.
So if you go to the bottom, there should be, I'm assuming skills and specialties are the same thing. So it's the skills sheet.
I did not
Should be-
see that.
So you see the arrows next to characteristics, weapons, and armor at the very bottom of the page. Go to the right.
I don't think I have. I think I have a wrong page. I don't have anything on my page.
Are we?
Maybe. So just describe to me right now what your page looks like.
I go all the way down. So 27 and 28 are blacked out. And then it says total XP is that row.
Oh, okay. So
Then I can't go down any
It's-
farther.
it's not going down the page, it's going physically to the bottom of the window, the bar right underneath where the side scroll is. So
Balls.
underneath this, underneath.
Because
Yep,
I
underneath.
am stupid. Thank you.
No, you're not stupid. You're just learning.
That's embarrassing. Thank you.
I will fight you for your self-worth.
That's very kind. I'm not good at that myself.
You will love yourself.
You'll love
You will
yourself. Damn it.
You'll appreciate yourself.
Ah!
And in the core rulebook, I believe specialties is page 57.
So much stuff here.
I don't know where I want to spend my points on skills wise.
Yeah, you're pretty loaded. You have 50s.
Okay, so what do we do with skills? I'm completely lost.
So if you go, so you can do a number of things. You can go to specialties. At least for me, it's on page 77 for Devastator. You can look at the levels, and I think you're supposed to spend the points accordingly. So simple, intermediate, trained, and then expert, and you spend the points that way under each skill. Or
I'm gonna get some hip shooting.
yeah,
Because is talent XP the same as skill XP?
talent XP the same as the skill XP?
Yeah. Like
I
are they
have-
using?
I have no clue. No, I think you're just spending your XP to get those talents. The talent is just the type of thing you're buying.
I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing or what I'm looking at, and it's pissing me off because it's making me look stupid.
You're not stupid. You're learning. We are all.
Just wait until Mike gets back so you can ask him.
Yeah, that'll be fine. We got
So I
this.
think. So maybe it'll help if I just talk through as I'm reading through and as I understand this, and maybe it'll spark something in someone else. So experience is the currency we are using to buy skills, abilities, talents, and traits. So it's like all of that stuff combined. We are purchasing it with experience.
Yes, I think it's. Have you ever played original Fallout? It's like spending XP that way to progress your skills and talents.
So I'm thinking about this in terms of Diablo 2.
Yeah,
That's what I played. And if you look at the table on page 59, our ranks, because we have 13,000 experience total, our rank is 1. So then when we scroll down to the tables that start on page 61, we are only looking at the skills and talents in rank 1.
So, for example, rank 1 Deathwatch Devastator Marine advances for me. I can get Cleanse and Purify. I can get Exotic Weapon Training any, Mighty Shot, and Stalwart Defense. But just remember, there's prerequisites. So for Mighty Shot, I have to have a ballistic score of 40 before I can use it.
And
Is
also,
this in the core rulebook?
yep,
Correct.
this is in the core rulebook. And also,
Fuck.
Here,
I-
you want me to help you?
do you want me to send you a screenshot of?
Please.
Yeah, I can do that.
Like I would like to know what the apothecary can do.
So the tables are also further divided into, looks like, 2 general categories. So there's general Space Marine advances. I believe that's one that any of us can pick up. And then in the later tables, there are rank 1 and then specific. I don't know if it's chapter tables or if it's specialty tables, but it's one of the 2.
I think there's a specialty and chapter because I got the chapter for the salamanders on my end.
Wait, what the fuck?
So I can't go into the core rulebook, but I can go to the first founding.
I will now do the cardinal sin while podcasting. And I will eat. Have fun in silence.
I'll wait for
So-
you to
Echo.
finish eating for. Yes.
I threw that first table in the player handouts. Let me go down to the other tables.
Thank you.
10-4 dinosaur.
I didn't know I was a dinosaur.
Again, file that under phrases that I say in my everyday friend group that I don't realize are like weird phrases to other people. But yeah, 10-4 dinosaur.
That's not the weirdest thing you could say. I think that's fine.
Now I'm just thinking back to the parasite saying that. Would be
My
fun.
god. 10-4 dinosaur.
Josh, you're a tech marine?
Yes, I am.
Go to page 90.
90, gotcha.
Damn, you get resistances to heat and cold.
Oh, I automatically get resistance to heat
Oh, that's cool.
because I'm a salamander.
Oh, those are just general Deathwatch advances, and that's page 61. Let me duplicate this.
Does this take the points away automatically, or should I be doing math right now?
You should be doing math right now.
Also, do I add my +5 toughness to the bottom? Correct?
Yes.
Or add my salamander stuff then to my actual stat total.
Yes.
Have to
And what
unlock
am I
my
looking
brain.
at? The Deathwatch Tech Marine characteristic advances? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, not the.
Can someone send me a picture of the apothecary? Please.
Yeah,
Can
'cause-
do.
Is it
Yeah, that's
just
what I'm-
the-
that's what I'm looking at, Josh.
Or are we all rank 1?
So what
We're
I'm
all rank 1.
so I'm hoping I'm doing this right. Every time I add simple or intermediate or simple, because I only have 1,000 to spend, subtracting that from the 1,000 total that I have, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Oh, in regards to that, though, what does simple mean?
Simple. Does
Simple.
what it says.
Hold up.
Just drop the apothecary advances in the player handouts.
Played.
Thank you. What do we want to get for everyone?
I'm doing interrogation.
Oh, what is that?
I guess I'm gonna have to get chem use if I want. No, medicine. Medicine's expensive.
Have you seen the cost of med school?
I was literally about to unmute and say that.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Yeah, I know. It's just
Do you think apothecaries have a residency they have to complete?
Yeah.
You have to do it.
I believe salamander ones, dude. I don't know about the other ones.
It's like a tattoo artist. You have to tattoo yourself first. You have to drink the potions first and hope you don't fuck it up.
I take it back. That's the worst internship of all time.
Yeah.
Be pretty bad. Kill you or turn you into a frog.
An initiate being tapped to attend apothecary school brings a neophyte with him and uses the neophyte as a guinea pig.
Oh, damn.
Damn. That guy's not going to be in Rush Hour 2. Or Rush Hour 3. My bad.
I might drop all 1,000 on one thing.
Or you can have 2 pretty good things.
Yeah, but I have something that sounds incredible. Hang on, what is it? What? That's cool as shit. All right, I'm doing that.
Pray tell.
What does signature war gear get you?
We'll see.
Ferric lure. You can call on any unsecured metal object that you can see to your hand. Summon objects that are up to 1 kilogram per point of your willpower bonus. Object must be within 20-meter radius to use this talent. Must succeed on a willpower test as a full action. Magneto, bitch.
Signature war gear. 1 item up to 70 requisition becomes standard issue.
That's good, right?
Yeah, probably.
Sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna get it. We'll see what my signature war gear is.
Oh, that's rank 2. Damn it!
So,
Did you even check?
question.
Did you check what you get as your regular White Scar man?
I should have. Good point.
Yeah, because I'm getting signature war gear as a salamander.
I go deep dive on White Scar.
But this will mean exchange. I've spent all my. I only have 100 left, which I can't spend on shit.
It's save it.
Yep, I'm going to, because I got medicine and signature war gear.
Mikael, I have a question.
Shoot.
Are we going to fight a lot of everything like Xenos, Chaos, mutants, etc., or are we going to focus on
Deathwatch? We're Deathwatch. We only focus on Xenos.
Correction. You are Deathwatch. You primarily focus on Xena.
But that doesn't mean we can't kill anything else.
These hands are rated E for everyone.
Yeah,
Whatever it said.
basically, but our main focus is mostly Xenos.
Most.
I don't
We
want to
don't-
get lore advances, and it's only for Trader Legions if we're not going to see any Trader Legions.
We might see one here or there, but I don't expect to see a lot of them. Do what fits your character, man.
Very true. I thought I'd ask at least. Like, when are we going to interrogate? I can literally take interrogation.
We can interrogate the alien species for information, see what they're actually doing, to know if they're a threat or not.
Mikael, I have a question.
Go for Mike.
I found this thing called the Flesh is Weak, and I'm trying to do some digging on what it actually does. And it looks like it gives me 1 armor point every time it's used. But there's an argument being made on Reddit and other things about if it stacks or not. Because if it doesn't stack, it's useless because it just gives you 1 armor point. But if it stacks every turn, you're just sitting there tanking every time you use it.
Do you have Tech Marine implants?
I think so.
You're a Tech Marine.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or do you have Mechanicus implants?
Should be Tech Marine. That would be. Where do I gotta look that up.
Yeah. Check the Tech Marine a little bit.
Can somebody look up what feedback screech does?
Feedback Screech, you say?
Yeah.
Is it a talent?
Yes, it is a talent, and the prerequisite is Tech Marine.
The character can scramble his Vox synthesizers, causing a hideous blast of noise that shocks and distracts others. All unprotected creatures within a 30-meter radius who have the ability to hear must make a willpower test or lose a half action on their next turn as they involuntarily react to the cacophonous shriek.
That actually sounds pretty useful.
Yeah, you're essentially a noise marine.
But not chaosy yet. Roxo.
I'm Dr. Roxo. I like Coca-Cola.
I like Coca-Cola.
Yes.
So, the amount of times you take Flesh is Weak,
Mhm.
that is the number of wounds you add, I think. Let's see here. Armor points equal to the number of times. So yeah, if you take it 3 times, then you gain 3 armor points.
Okay. That's interesting. Then that's that I'm wounding myself as I'm doing it.
Wounding yourself.
I'm sorry, it's based on wounds, you said?
No, armor points.
Armor points. So it's just armor points. Okay.
The character may purchase this talent multiple times in accordance with his career path. In accordance with your career path. So if you're rank 1, then and it shows up as flesh is weak on 1.
Okay. Yeah.
You buy it once. In this case, note the number of times this talent has been taken, such as the flesh is weak 3. It should be numbered.
Okay. Oh yeah. So then this is flesh is week 1 is what shows up here.
Yes, the rank 1, yeah.
All right. Cool.
Where do we look at what the talents do? Is there a page number for that?
Yes,
May I have it?
you may not.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. In the PDF, it's 109. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Also, if you control F the PDF and just type in what you want to find, it will usually take you there.
Oh.
Now,
Oh, shit.
who's the tech marine here?
I'm just a loading screen tip.
At least you're not that dreaded paperclip.
Looks like you're
That's-
trying to buy Flesh is Week 2. Try buying Flesh is Week 1 first.
I think that's what happened. I was like,
All right, I got 300 left. Cold resistance or heat resistance?
What does your hearts say?
My hearts. Personally, I have Renaud's, so I'm always cold. So I would want to be resistant to cold. So I'm going to go resistance cold.
Okay.
Melt things. That sounds nice.
Watch the campaign take place on like a desert planet.
one time.
Although cold deserts do exist, so who knows?
Yes, and I have resistance to heat, so we're fine.
We just cancel each other out. Together we take a screenshot.
Yeah, 2 studious, 1 cold and 1 hot.
One of us is stubborn as a rock, the other free flowing.
A gas and a solid combining. All right.
Sheet to add
How-
like, the accounts and stuff.
Excuse me?
The stuff we just spent our XP on. Where do we put that in our character sheet?
Abilities, talents, and traits. It's
It's the second to last right next to. So do we put it in. So do we put the title of it in the red square and then what it does in the regular white or gray square?
excuse me?
Yes. I answered my own question.
Okay.
You asked the question right as I was about to do that. I just typed this in.
Mighty shot. And then that does lots of cool things. I do have a BS of 40. Right? Yes, I do. Mighty shot.
Okay, so type what into that,
Let's
and then what do we
range
type in
that.
the box across from it?
So in the red square, you're going to put the title, and then in the white or gray square, you put what it does. So Mighty Shot is a +2 with range attacks,
Oh, okay.
for example. Error. What is formula parse error?
Are you asking me?
No, I think I figured it out.
Oh yeah, I want that.
Range attack.
What did you say it was that?
What is that?
That makes
Okay,
the,
why does it keep
that,
giving
that
me
does
that?
Yes, NG, what?
What does feedback screech do again? It makes the enemy have to roll it.
I'll send it to you.
That's gonna take me down to,
It's in
500.
your notebook.
and I'm gonna do.
Can you help me figure out the signature war gear?
Yeah, sure.
Because it was up to rank 70, or what was it called again?
Requisition 70.
Okay, let's see what's on the
It says on the thing, signature war gear is 1 item up to 20 requisition becomes standard issue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna check salamanders.
Yeah, sorry.
It is not a problem.
We're learning.
Yeah, this is why we do this.
There's literally a talent called street fighting. It's you could do critical +2 critical damage with knives or unarmed attacks. Stalwart defense though. Hold a chosen point with indomitable determination in a storm of fire. What does that mean? What's the other one I get? Wait, I know what I need to listen to. A little off topic, but has anybody started playing Dark Tide? Warhammer 40k Dark Tide?
We were just talking about this at the beginning, actually.
And not play it since it's not Xbox yet. How dare you?
Oh man, is it fun.
I have it sitting in my email as an unclaimed code. I should probably get on that.
It's really fun. I recommend it. If you liked Vermintide, you'd like it. You'll like this one.
If I have money over at the end of the month, I might get it.
We could all play together. I'll play the
Yeah.
Zealot.
It's up to 4, right?
Yeah. So you could play the Psyker, Zealot, Veteran, and then Ogren. Personally, I like the Ogren because his is him just slapping people, and then his grenade is throwing a box of grenades.
Yeah, they're very nice. I like Ogrins.
Yeah.
We had one in an Only War, an attempt at an Only War campaign earlier last year.
Oh, nice.
The player failed to realize why Ogrins are good, and he got hung up on can't play a stupid character. It doesn't work for me. I don't like it.
But that makes me so sad because Ogrins are so good. You're just big.
Yeah,
You use big gun.
yeah,
Go boom.
yeah. And you're a plus to fellowship and stuff.
Yeah, you protect everybody.
Just protect humies.
I'll protect you.
All right, Echo.
Yeah.
Where does it say that you get signature war gear?
It's in the Salamanders book.
First founding. Do you remember where?
Why does it appear in the table for the Salamander?
Let's see here.
In Salamander Advances. It's right above Talented Intimidate.
Signature war gear. Yeah.
Yeah.
500 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing I read to you was hero. When I searched for it, it showed me the hero one, not the regular one. So it is, as Amador said, it's up to 20.
Yeah. Okay, it's up to 20. What gear is at level 20? I want to know what I'm getting my hands on.
All right, let's check.
So you can have for ranged weapons, you can have that. Look at this too. You can have
You can get up
authorities.
to rare.
Yeah, even in the tables, there's requisition 20s like the Astartes Heavy Bolter, the Storm Bolter.
Nice.
Yep, you can.
Can someone please put a picture of that in the handouts?
Oh shit,
for
that's
me?
right.
Yeah, you're saying this. I'm like, cool. Someone
What does it do?
Yeah, you're telling me these cool weapons I see, but I can't see.
I ain't got no eyes.
No, the book just won't load, which means I'm partially blind.
It won't load in the file thing in the sheets. Is that what it's not loading to?
All I can get is even if I open it in Google Doc, it's just too weird for me to read. So if I
Does it show it like if it's in not a PDF file, but in like a Word document, and it's just pictures put on the Word pages?
No, it's like text on the pages, and then then some of them are just blacked out, which I can't, which is annoying. So
I would try going into the drive, picking. So you would go to the one that's like PDF core rulebook, download it, and then go into your file directory, or go into that thing and open the file, and then right click it and open it with Google Chrome and see if that fixes the problem.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
That's what I do, because you could duplicate the tabs really easily. This is why we have session 0.
Yeah, we
I
are
got
here
it.
to learn.
Now, what page is that on?
The page is going to be 145, I believe. Yeah, 145. And that's just the ranged weapons, and then you keep going down. There's all the descriptions for the bolt weapons and stuff. Shit, you can even get different patterns.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we have, if you're getting better quality of a thing that is easier to get, you have multipliers, 1.5 and 2 and stuff. So if you get a requisition 10, but it's like almost mastercrafted or something like that, then it would be 20 and you could get it.
No, that's pretty cool. My thing is, do I want fire or do I want bullet? It's just,
You said heavy bolt, right?
yeah, because that's what comes in the package, I believe. The starting package.
it's either heavy bolt or heavy flamer, I think. But I personally would go for
Bolter.
No, I would go for the autocannon.
Is that a choice?
Yeah, probably. If you want Echo, if you want. Oh wait, never mind. I as a apothecary, I would say also as a salamander, I would go with the Vulcan pattern Meltagun.
Oh yeah. And if you have cleanse and purify, you do. I think you add +1 or +2 to your fire damage or whatever.
I was gonna get that eventually anyway, so yeah, I'll take the metal gun.
Melta.
Melta. What? Okay, let me see what the Melta gun looks like from my end.
Amador,
Yes.
you were saying something.
Personally, I forgot. Oh, said the autocannon. I don't see the autocannon.
Astartes Assault Autocannon.
Damn, I'm just blind.
It's under solid projectile weapons.
Ah, the assault cannon.
What?
Echo.
Which do I just put the Astrata metal gun, the Vulcan? Do I just put that in the first slot?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Since you have all of this handy, we will. I trust you to fill out the things before, but we have one last thing to do before we end tonight because it's nearing 3 a.m. for me, and I'm gonna let you choose a character.
A character.
Yes.
Go on.
You have my interest.
You have the choice of Tactical 1 through 5, Devastator 1 and 2, Assault 1 and 2, and Apothecary. I would recommend trying another than what you already have. This is for the one shot that will be next session.
I'll take the assault.
First one?
Yeah, I'm gonna start punching or shooting. One of the two.
If we're doing one that we don't have in our main character, I'll do apothecary.
All right.
Did you say librarian?
No.
Ah,
I will make a run at Devastator.
Give me a moment. I'm sending Echo his character. I am not fast. Erika wanted the Apothecary.
Yes, sir.
You don't have to call me sir. I'm not that interesting.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Better.
Amador?
I guess I'll try Tech Marine.
There was no Tech Marine.
What was there?
Tactical, Devastator, Assault, and Apothecary has been taken.
Tactical.
1 through 5.
3.
There you go. John.
I'd like to try the Devastator, please.
1 or 2.
2.
There we go.
Nice.
Has everyone gotten a character for the one shot now?
Yep.
All right.
I still need to go through weapons and stuff. Far behind.
Yeah. So with the tools that you have gotten here, and the fact that you can just ping me in the chat, and I will answer questions, we're gonna leave off here, and I trust you to do your homework and fill out your character sheets accordingly.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Did you send it directly to us, or is it in the chat?
They're in each of your
Notebook.
notes,
Hooray!
and you should be able to fix them. Please try them before I log off, so that I know that everything works. All right?
Yep.
But yeah, then I'm gonna tap Mikey and he will get us out of here. Thank you for listening, fellow dear listeners. And if my players want to plug where they can be found, they can do so after I do it. And you may find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok as various forms of Mikael. It will be, both of them will be tagged in, or the two different spellings will be tagged in the doobly-doo. All right. And my players, do you have anything to plug?
I guess I can go. I can be found on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram as @AstroAuroran under the name Erika J. Allgard. Thank you.
I'm on the TikTok. If you type in my last name, which is ridiculous and hard to spell, so I'll do this one time. CROSTHWAITE. I don't post a lot there. I haven't been there in a while because I got mad at it. But yeah, I have some things coming up, which eventually will be worth plugging. But right now, man, I don't have very much.
I don't have anything to plug, so I hope you have a good year and a good night or day, wherever you're listening to this.
I don't have anything to plug except for the other podcasts which are being worked on by the rest of the crew. Please listen to them. They did so much for these things. Also, I thank everyone for actually being here, and I thank Mike for actually doing this. I hope you all enjoyed us making characters. Sorry, this took longer than expected.
Echo, do you want to try to plug again? Because you cut out.
Basically, all I said was listen to the other podcast, and I'm
Okay,
sorry, and I'm sorry this took longer
All right.
than expected.
MG.
I just want to thank everybody for being here tonight, and I promise I will try to do better when it comes to this podcast. I am sorry you had to see what a complete idiot that I am, but if you want, you can also go and follow me on TikTok if you wish. I'm not on there a whole lot. Hope to be changing that soon, and want everybody to have a great day and or night, whatever their case may be.
No negative self-talk at my table. That's my job. I started this project because there are so few actually listenable podcasts and mediums for 40K and looking into the lives of Space Marines and others. And I just want to thank you, listeners, once more. Thank you. On behalf of the entirety of the Vibe Tribe Productions, let the good times roll. Good night.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another Vibe Tribe production. What's going to happen next time? Well, you're going to have to tune in to find out. But until then, remember, audio podcast land, take care of yourself, love one another, and as always, make sure that you keep the good times rolling. Thank you for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.